You said you grew up playing sports. Who got you into those? How did you get in? Was that a friend's thing or
That's a really good
a
question.
brother, a sister
So I
thing?
had an older brother,
Yeah.
and he was 5 years older, but I always wanted to impress him. And so I think I grew up a total tomboy and, playing in the dirt and camping and fishing and all this. And I think that's just kind of who I was, and that was my intentions as a child were to impress him, to be cool or whatever in his eyes. And it just, I just always, it was super competitive. And I don't think I really knew or understood that you don't get better from the wins. I mean, I shouldn't say that. You get better from everything, but you're not really growing from the wins. I mean, you're growing from when you get your ass kicked. You're growing when you are seriously questioning, man, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Man, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Man, I don't know if I can make this happen. I mean, that's when you're growing. And whether you make it happen or not, it's the journey to trying to figure out how to. That's where the growth is. But I just grew up, I think, wanting to kind of, shine in front of him, and it just translated into everything I did. I mean, I was super competitive academically, and because I don't understand, I'm just not wired to think of myself so little. I mean, maybe it's arrogance, but to think of myself so little, to think that, okay, if I'm going to give some of my time to this, why would I not do it 100%? Like, why would I not really do it well? And so that's something that that's a whole nother caveat issue with today. I think people just, punch clocks and, get by day to day. And it's no wonder why everybody's miserable, because what you're doing doesn't set your soul on fire.
Do you see a lot of misery? Do you hear a lot of misery from people who reach out to you? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's and I don't know that I would call it misery. I would call it for the ones that reach out to me. There's a ton of misery out there. For the ones that reach out to me, they're just lost. Like, there was some point or time in their life when they felt like they knew who they were, and obviously, as we age, we continue to evolve. But there are absolutely core pieces of us that remain the same, if that's truly part of our identity. And so, and it's very common, especially for females. And honestly, I would say for a lot of males now, too, because the role dynamics have changed so much. For them to throw themselves into being the wife, being the mom, being the homekeeper, being a professional also. So they've got all these multiple hats, and they're last on their list. I mean, last. And so the majority of my clients are female. When they come to me, they're just like, man, I used to really like myself. I used to really feel like what I did made a difference. And I don't feel like that anymore. And I need to find something that makes me feel good about me again. And I mean, yes, pour into other people. That's rewarding. Absolutely. I'm not negating that. But until you truly remember how to and learn how to pour into yourself, and not like spa days, I mean, like really building yourself brick by brick again, you don't know what feels great anymore.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for checking out my videos here on the JESS Marshall YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe for sure. Hit that bell. Press that button to watch the next video. If you got a question you have about any of the topics I bring up in the videos, drop a question below, and we'll be sure to get an answer back to you ASAP. See you on the next one.